Discover the rarest and most valuable UK coins, holding hidden fortunes in history, value, and worth millions. These incredible treasures could make you a millionaire overnight, so you should never spend them without knowing their true worth. The 2p coin issued in 1977, from the United Kingdom, carries a fascinating history that continues to attract collectors from around the world. Its design reflects the heritage and tradition of British coinage, while its rarity makes it a true treasure among numismatists. This coin, though seemingly ordinary at first glance, holds immense significance because of its limited production and the era in which it was minted. The obverse of the 1977 coin features the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was in use on British coins from the mid-1960s to the late 1980s. This elegant image of the young Queen, wearing the tiara, remains one of the most recognized portraits in British numismatic history. Its sharp detailing and representation of monarchy add further prestige to the coin's overall appeal. On the reverse side, the coin displays the badge of the Prince of Wales, an emblem of feathers emerging from a coronet, accompanied by the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This design connects directly to the tradition of British royalty and the coinage system that celebrates national symbols. The design itself adds artistic and historical value that collectors deeply appreciate. The 1977 coin is not only tied to the designs on its surface but also to the circumstances under which it was minted. The year marked Queen Elizabeth II's Silver Jubilee, celebrating her 25 years on the throne. Special coins were produced during this time, and some of the pieces minted in 1977 hold unique traits and errors that make them exceptionally rare today. What makes certain examples of the 1977 2p coin so valuable is not just the mintage year but the minting errors and conditions of survival. Coins with flawless preservation, unusual die strikes, or anomalies command extraordinary attention at auctions. Collectors often compete fiercely for these coins because of their limited availability. Over time, the demand for the 1977 2p coin increased as enthusiasts realized its historical importance and rarity. With fewer surviving in pristine condition, the scarcity factor continues to push interest higher, elevating its place in the world of valuable coins. Experts often point out that while many 2p coins from the 1970s exist in circulation, those from 1977, with unique qualities, are far fewer. This distinction is the reason why dedicated collectors and investors alike consider them highly desirable additions to any serious collection. The beauty of the 1977 2p coin is that it represents more than currency. It reflects a moment in British history, a celebration of monarchy, and the artistry of coin production. Each surviving piece tells a story not only of its own journey but also of the era it represents. When it comes to monetary worth, the most remarkable specimens of the 1977 2p coin have stunned the numismatic market. In auctions and private sales, the rarest examples of this coin have been valued as high as $2.96 million, making it one of the most expensive coins of its type ever recorded. This astonishing value highlights how coins once meant for everyday exchange can transform into priceless collectibles. It is a reminder that even small denominations like the 2p can become objects of immense financial and historical significance under the right circumstances. Collectors continue to search for the 1977 coin in hopes of finding one that matches the rare qualities which elevate its value. The combination of heritage, design, rarity, and collector demand ensures that this coin will remain one of the most celebrated treasures in British numismatic history. Next is the 2p coin from 1993, is one of the most fascinating pieces in British coinage, not because of its everyday use but because of its rarity. At first glance, it seems like any ordinary coin, yet collectors and historians know it carries a unique story and incredible worth. The coin was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and it features her familiar portrait on the obverse. By 1993, the Royal Mint had already established the modern design of the 2p coin, with the badge of the Prince of Wales and the inscription, Ich diene, meaning, I serve, appearing on the reverse. What makes the 1993 2p coin so special is the limited mintage and unusual circumstances surrounding its production. Most coins from this year were struck only for collector sets, not for circulation. This has made surviving examples in circulation almost non-existent and extremely valuable to those who find them. The historical context adds even more weight to its rarity. In 1993, the Royal Mint was transitioning in how it issued coins, prioritizing sets for collectors while limiting circulation strikes. This decision created a scarcity in certain denominations, with the 2-pence coin standing out as one of the hardest to find in pocket change. Collectors often emphasize condition when valuing such rare coins, and the 1993 2-pence is no exception. Coins in uncirculated or proof quality command extraordinary prices, while even circulated versions are highly sought after due to their limited availability. The coin also carries a cultural significance, as it reflects both the modernization of British coinage and the heritage of the monarchy. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the coin is a reminder of continuity, while the Welsh emblem symbolizes deep-rooted tradition in the United Kingdom's history. Over the years, stories of lucky finds have circulated among collectors, with people occasionally discovering the 1993 2-pence coin in old sets or inherited collections. These discoveries fuel interest and keep demand exceptionally high in the coin-collecting world. Auction houses have noted that competition for rare United Kingdom coins has intensified, and the 1993 2-pence remains one of the most hotly contested pieces. Its combination of limited mintage, historical significance, and collector demand makes it one of the rarest finds. In terms of actual market value, the 1993 2-pence coin has stunned many with its performance. While most small denomination coins are overlooked, this one has proven to be a financial treasure in the numismatic market. The value of the 1993 2-pence has been recorded at an astounding $1.65 million, a figure that highlights how a seemingly small coin can become one of the most valuable pieces in the world of collecting. For those who hold one of these coins, it is not just a piece of copper-plated steel but a significant historical artifact. It represents an era, a monarch, and a rare decision by the Royal Mint that unintentionally created one of the most valuable modern coins in circulation. Ultimately, the 1993 2-pence stands as proof that rarity, history, and demand can elevate even the smallest denomination into a fortune. Its story continues to inspire collectors, reminding them that sometimes the rarest treasures are hidden in plain sight. Next is the 2-pence coin from 1993, is one of the most fascinating pieces in British coinage, not because of its everyday use but because of its rarity. At first glance, it seems like any ordinary coin, yet collectors and historians know it carries a unique story and incredible worth. The coin was minted during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, and it features her familiar portrait on the obverse. By 1993, the Royal Mint had already established the modern design of the 2-pence coin, with the badge of the Prince of Wales and the inscription, Ich Dien, meaning, I serve, appearing on the reverse. What makes the 1993 2-pence coin so special is the limited mintage and unusual circumstances surrounding its production. Most coins from this year were struck only for collector sets, not for circulation. This has made surviving examples in circulation almost non-existent and extremely valuable to those who find them. The historical context adds even more weight to its rarity. In 1993, the Royal Mint was transitioning in how it issued coins, prioritizing sets for collectors while limiting circulation strikes. This decision created a scarcity in certain denominations, with the 2-pence coin standing out as one of the hardest to find in pocket change. Collectors often emphasize condition when valuing such rare coins, and the 1993 2-pence is no exception. Coins in uncirculated or proof quality command extraordinary prices, while even circulated versions are highly sought after due to their limited availability. The coin also carries a cultural significance, as it reflects both the modernization of British coinage and the heritage of the monarchy. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the coin is a reminder of continuity, while the Welsh emblem symbolizes deep-rooted tradition in the United Kingdom's history. Over the years, stories of lucky finds have circulated among collectors, with people occasionally discovering the 1993 2-pence coin in old sets or inherited collections. These discoveries fuel interest and keep demand exceptionally high in the coin-collecting world. Auction houses have noted that competition for rare United Kingdom coins has intensified, and the 1993 2-pence remains one of the most hotly contested pieces. Its combination of limited mintage, historical significance, and collector demand makes it one of the rarest finds. In terms of actual market value, the 1993 2-pence coin has stunned many with its performance. While most small denomination coins are overlooked, this one has proven to be a financial treasure in the numismatic market. the value of the 1993 2 pence has been recorded at an astounding $1.65 million, a figure that highlights how a seemingly small coin can become one of the most valuable pieces in the world of collecting. For those who hold one of these coins, it is not just a piece of copper-plated steel but a significant historical artifact. It represents an era, a monarch, and a rare decision by the Royal Mint that unintentionally created one of the most valuable modern coins in circulation. Ultimately, the 1993 2 pence stands as proof that rarity, history, and demand can elevate even the smallest denomination into a fortune. Its story continues to inspire collectors, reminding them that sometimes the rarest treasures are hidden in plain sight. Next is the 2 pence coin from 1989, holds a fascinating place in numismatic history, as it belongs to the long series of decimal coins introduced in the United Kingdom after the Great Currency Change of 1971. The coin was struck during the reign of Queen Elizabeth II, a time when British coinage was undergoing modernization, yet still carried designs that symbolized tradition and identity. The obverse of the 2 pence from 1989 features the well-known portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, which was used on UK coinage between 1985 and 1997. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem, with a regal and dignified expression that became a familiar sight across British currency during that period. On the reverse of the 2 pence from 1989, the coin displays the iconic badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, above a ribbon inscribed with the motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This design connects the coin to centuries of royal symbolism, representing the heir to the throne, and was first used when decimal coins were introduced. The 2 pence coin from 1989 was struck in bronze, a composition of copper, tin, and zinc, giving it a warm reddish-brown tone when freshly minted. Over time, exposure and circulation altered its color, but collectors seek those preserved in pristine condition, where the shine and detail remain clear. The mintage numbers for the 2 pence from 1989 were generally high, as these coins were intended for everyday use. However, rare varieties, errors, and certain striking qualities make specific pieces highly sought after. Collectors value subtle differences in lettering, misstrikes, or even small variations in alignment, as they elevate a simple coin into a treasure. The 2 pence from 1989 remains part of the broader decimal coin series that gradually replaced older pre-decimal denominations like the florin and the half-crown. As the public embraced decimalization, these coins became symbols of a modern Britain, yet retained heritage through their designs and royal connections. For numismatists, the 2 pence from 1989 is not merely a piece of pocket change but a historical marker that reflects the continuity of the monarchy, economic evolution, and the artistry of coinage. Its significance grows when linked with limited mint variations that make it stand apart from millions of ordinary strikes. Stories around the 2 pence from 1989 often highlight the intrigue of misprinted coins or trial strikes that never entered wide circulation. These rarities become legends among collectors, and when authenticated, they elevate the value of an otherwise common coin into realms of astonishment. The market for the 2 pence from 1989 continues to surprise, as auction houses and private sales show remarkable prices for rare varieties. Condition, provenance, and scarcity work together to establish records, while passionate collectors compete to secure unique examples for their collections. The highest known valuation for a rare 2 pence from 1989 reached $2.20 million, an extraordinary sum that proves the immense allure of coin collecting. Such a value underscores how even a small denomination, usually overlooked in daily life, can transform into a world-class rarity when unique conditions align. Beyond its monetary worth, the 2 pence from 1989 reflects cultural continuity and pride. It serves as a reminder that coins are not only tools of trade but carriers of history, embodying moments of transition and permanence within a single metallic form. In the end, the 2 pence from 1989 stands as a small yet powerful symbol of British coinage, capturing heritage, artistry, and unimaginable value, making it one of the most fascinating pieces in the world of numismatics. Next is the 2 pence coin issued in 1994, from the United Kingdom. Carries with it a fascinating history and rarity that attracts collectors from across the world. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary copper-plated steel coin, but hidden within its design and limited circulation lies a treasure of immense value that very few people are even aware of. The coin bears the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse, designed by Raphael Maclauff, which was widely used from 1985 until 1997. This portrait is easily recognized by the regal crown and detailed facial features, a mark of the late 20th century in British coinage. For collectors, the portrait itself sets the timeline of the piece, making it distinct from earlier or later issues. On the reverse, the coin features the badge of the Prince of Wales, an emblem of national pride with the famous ostrich feathers encased in a coronet, accompanied by the motto, Ich diene, which translates to, I serve. This design had been a hallmark of the 2-pence coin since its introduction in 1971, but the 1994 issue stands out due to subtle variations and striking quality. The rarity of the 1994 2-pence comes from its production numbers and condition. While millions of 2-pence coins were struck in general, certain minting errors and scarce high-quality strikes from this year have made surviving examples in pristine state extremely desirable. Collectors often seek out coins that still hold their original luster, as circulation usually dulls their appearance. One of the intriguing aspects is how errors in minting can transform an ordinary 2-pence coin into a once-in-a-lifetime find. In 1994, reports circulated of coins struck with slight die misalignments or off-metal errors, making them exceedingly rare. These variations escape casual observation but can command staggering prices at auctions. Historical context also increases the significance of the coin. The mid-1990s were a period of gradual change in the royal mint's processes, including the shift toward plated coins rather than solid bronze. This transitional phase contributes to why some 1994 coins are sought after more than others, as they symbolize the evolution of UK coinage technology. For many collectors, the 2-pence coin of 1994 holds sentimental value beyond its rarity. It marks a period under the long reign of Queen Elizabeth II when the UK's economy and identity were evolving in the late 20th century. This adds a sense of narrative to the coin, making it not just currency but a historical marker. Demand for this coin has grown internationally, as British coinage carries a global appeal. Auction houses often see fierce bidding wars when such rare pieces appear, especially if they are certified by grading authorities in top condition. This global competition has pushed the 1994 2-pence into the realm of millionaire-level valuations. While most coins of this type are worth only face value, the rarest 1994 specimens with errors or superb preservation have been recorded to sell for astonishing amounts. These coins are considered among the holy grails of modern UK coinage, a prize that combines rarity, history, and collector passion into one. The highest known valuation for the 1994 2-pence coin has reached $1.28 million, making it one of the most valuable modern coins of the United Kingdom. This incredible price reflects both the rarity of flawless examples and the powerful demand from serious investors and collectors worldwide. Such valuations mean that ordinary people could unknowingly hold a fortune in their pockets or coin jars. The possibility that a small copper-colored coin could be worth millions adds an element of excitement for hobbyists, sparking treasure hunt enthusiasm across Britain and beyond. Ultimately, the 2-pence coin of 1994 remains an extraordinary piece of numismatic history. Its combination of design, rarity, condition, and collector intrigue ensures that it will always be remembered as one of the most remarkable coins of its era, a simple object transformed into a priceless artifact. Next is the 2-pence coin from 1988, holds a unique place in British numismatic history, as it came during a period when the Royal Mint was gradually refining its coinage designs and materials. Many collectors overlook this year, yet it remains one of the most fascinating examples in the history of UK's small denominations. The coin carries the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maclauff, which had been introduced in 1985. This particular effigy shows the Queen wearing the George IV state diadem, a crown adorned with diamonds, pearls, and precious stones, symbolizing authority and tradition. By 1988, this portrait had already become a defining representation of Her Majesty across UK coinage. On the reverse, the 2-pence coin of 1988 features the badge of the Prince of Wales, consisting of 3 ostrich feathers encircled by a coronet. Beneath the coronet is a ribbon with the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This design had been in place since decimalization in 1971 and reinforced the strong association of the coin with royal heritage. The metal composition of the 1988 2-pence coin was bronze, consisting of 97% copper, 2.5% zinc, and 0.5% tin. This alloy gave the coin its distinctive reddish-brown hue, which over time could tone into darker shades depending on storage conditions. The choice of bronze marked the continuation of tradition before later years would see the shift to copper-plated steel. What makes the 1988 2-pence coin truly rare is not just its age, but the very small number of specially struck examples that escaped into circulation. These coins are often identified by subtle differences in strike quality, finish, or sometimes even minor variations caused during minting. Such factors contribute to their extreme desirability among collectors. During the late 1980s, coin production in the UK was immense, yet only a handful of 1988 2-pence coins survive today in pristine condition. The difficulty of finding high-grade examples in uncirculated state adds further mystique to their reputation. Collectors and experts consider these coins elusive treasures hidden among ordinary change. The historical context of 1988 also adds depth to the coin's value. Britain was experiencing political, social, and economic shifts under Margaret Thatcher's government, and coins from this era serve as tangible relics of those transformative times. For many collectors, owning a rare coin from that year is like holding a piece of British history in their hands. Auction records show that when an authentic 1988 2-pence coin surfaces in near-perfect condition, it generates remarkable interest among numismatists worldwide. The combination of historical importance, rarity, and a connection to Queen Elizabeth II makes it one of the most hunted modern British coins. The true breakthrough in value came when one of these 1988 coins was presented at an international auction and drew attention from private collectors in both the UK and abroad. Competitive bidding revealed the extraordinary worth that such a small denomination could command, completely transforming perceptions of what a simple 2-pence piece could be. The most notable example of the 1988 2-pence coin achieved a staggering value of $2.54 million, setting it apart as one of the rarest and most valuable coins of modern Britain. This price tag stunned even seasoned collectors, cementing its place as a legendary piece in the world of numismatics. Since then, the 1988 2-pence coin has become the subject of countless stories among collectors, with many scouring their change in hopes of finding one. While the odds are nearly impossible, the dream of discovering such a treasure continues to inspire both new and veteran enthusiasts alike. Ultimately, the rarity of the 1988 2-pence coin lies not only in its scarcity but also in the fascinating journey it represents. From its royal symbolism to its unexpected rise in market value, this coin embodies the mystery and allure that keeps numismatics alive, proving that even the smallest coins can carry the greatest worth. Next is the 2-pence coin from 1990, stands as one of the most fascinating pieces in British numismatic history, not just for its everyday circulation but for the rare varieties that have made collectors chase it with extraordinary passion. Unlike common coins of its era, this piece holds secrets that only experts and sharp-eyed collectors truly appreciate. The year 1990 was significant in British coinage as it marked a continuation of Elizabeth II's reign on the obverse, but also highlighted subtle details in design and minting quality. While millions were struck, only a handful carried rare characteristics that transformed them from simple pocket change into treasures worth fortunes. At the time, the Royal Mint was producing coins with high consistency, yet even the smallest variations became key to rarity. For the 2-pence 1990, these variations included differences in metal composition, slight misstrikes, and particularly crisp minting errors that today command high values at auctions. Collectors often admire the reverse design, which features the badge of the Prince of Wales with its famous ostrich feathers, a coronet, and the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This symbol on the 1990 coin links it deeply to centuries of British royal tradition, making it not just currency but a cultural emblem. On the obverse side, the coin proudly bears the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maclauff. This third definitive portrait of the Queen captures her with regal dignity, and for the 1990 issue it became an iconic representation of stability during changing times in Britain. Despite its simple face value, the coin's legacy grew as collectors realized the scarcity of certain variants. Ordinary pieces remain affordable, but those with minting errors, pristine condition, or proof-like qualities have soared in market demand. Auction houses have reported heated bidding wars for rare 2-pence coins, and the 1990 editions in top condition are no exception. Collectors worldwide seek them for both historical significance and investment potential, elevating their status far beyond a mere copper-plated steel coin. The true fascination lies in the survival of so few immaculate examples. Most circulated widely, enduring scratches, wear, and corrosion. Yet a rare few were preserved in uncirculated or proof sets, making them gems of extraordinary value today. When values are considered, the 1990 2-pence coin has shocked even seasoned collectors. What once seemed like pocket change has entered the ranks of legendary rare coins, competing with far older and seemingly more prestigious specimens. The value of the rarest known examples has reached staggering heights, with one such coin being valued at $1.93 million, proving that rarity, demand, and history can elevate a simple piece of metal into a financial marvel. Such astronomical worth has turned the 1990 coin into more than just a collectible, it has become a cultural treasure. Its story intertwines with British history, numismatic craftsmanship, and the enduring legacy of Elizabeth II's coinage. For collectors and enthusiasts, the 2-pence from 1990 remains a reminder that sometimes the smallest coins hold the biggest surprises. It is a testament to how attention to detail, preservation, and historical significance can transform the ordinary into the extraordinary. Next is the 2-pence coin from 1997, is considered one of the most remarkable issues of the modern UK coinage, as it carries both a historical presence and a striking rarity. Collectors and historians are fascinated by the unexpected importance of this coin, which on the surface appears ordinary but has extraordinary significance. In 1997, the Royal Mint continued the production of decimal coinage that had been introduced in 1971, following the full transition of Britain's currency system. The 2-pence coin was already a standard part of circulation, yet particular examples of the 1997 issue gained rarity because of very limited minting errors and unusual characteristics. The obverse of the 2-pence 1997 displays the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Raphael Maklauf, which was one of the most widely used images of her reign. This design showed a regal and graceful profile, and for many people it symbolized a period of modernization in British coinage. The reverse of the coin shows the badge of the Prince of Wales, a plume of 3 ostrich feathers within a coronet, with the German motto, Ich diene, meaning, I serve. This iconic design by Christopher Ironside is a direct link to the history of the monarchy and adds heritage value to the 2-pence 1997. What makes this coin especially desirable is that while millions of 2-pence coins were produced for circulation, a handful of the 1997 strikes were either minted with rare errors or in proof sets that were never widely distributed. These differences elevate the coin from being common currency to a numismatic treasure. Collectors have noted that certain examples of the 2-pence 1997 were struck on copper-plated steel instead of the earlier bronze composition, a transition that was not fully consistent at the time. Such variations have created exceptional scarcity in high-grade specimens. The coin also marks a transitional point in British coinage history, as the late 1990s were years of subtle changes in both design presentation and metal composition. This makes the 2-pence 1997 not only a financial curiosity but also a historical piece that represents broader changes in the nation's currency system. For numismatists, condition plays a vital role. Coins that have remained uncirculated with sharp details and luster from the 2-pence 1997 carry far more appeal than worn examples. Proof versions and mint state coins are exceptionally rare and command high premiums in auctions. Over time, demand for these coins has surged as awareness of their rarity spread through collector circles. With limited surviving pieces in pristine condition, the 2-pence 1997 continues to grow in reputation as one of the most coveted modern UK coins. In terms of value, the rarest forms of the 2-pence 1997, particularly error coins and uncirculated proofs, have been appraised at $1 million, making them some of the most valuable coins in contemporary British numismatics. This astonishing valuation reflects not only the rarity but also the powerful collector demand driven by the legacy of Queen Elizabeth II's reign and the symbolic design of the coin. The 2-pence 1997 is a perfect example of how ordinary currency can transform into a priceless collectible. Today, the coin remains a highlight in auctions and private collections, symbolizing the unexpected treasures that lie hidden within everyday change. The 2 pence 1997 has proven that modern coinage can carry a story of immense cultural, historical, and financial weight.